As a realtor, I have helped dozens of clients with WDO inspections or wood destroying organism inspections for termites. This is going to be my first time as a homeowner that I'm going to be going through this process. So we have found out that our house has termites. So we are going to be going ahead and getting it tented this coming weekend. So we have to be out of the house on Friday, and then we won't be back until Monday. So there's some prep work that goes into getting prepared for that. So I'm gonna go through some of that and just kind of show you what all we're having to do to get ready for the house to be tented. So the first thing is I'm gonna show you what a termite actually looks like and how you can tell if your home may have some and if you want to go ahead and get an inspection scheduled just to be on the safe side. So this is what an adult termite looks like. And then you can see here what looks like coffee grounds. These are going to be signs that you have termites. So this planter here is actually connected to the house. So all of these plants are going to be covered by the tent. So potentially these all may end up dying. We'll have to see when we get back. We also have some succulents that are hung in planters on the wall. So I'm going to be removing all of those. And then these large pots up by the front door, these are going to have to be moved. And then all of the plants that are in and around, because of this alcove, all of this area will be covered by the tent. This is another large planter that we're going to have to move. And then we also have a second planter that's connected to the house. So we're going to be digging up all of these plants and putting them into pots to be able to move them away from the house and hopefully be able to save these. Then as we're continuing around the house, any of the plants that are close by the house have to be cut back approximately 12 to 18 inches so that they can make sure that the tent gets a firm fit on the ground. And then they're going to be putting the tents coming out over the end of this fence. Then along the back side of the house, all of this butterfly garden had to be cut back so that they can get a seal on the ground. So inside the house, any wood drawers or cabinets all have to be left propped open. And then any food that you have remaining in the house, including in your refrigerator or your freezer or the pantry, those are all going to have to be double bagged in order to be able to stay in the house. And then, so just looking around, all of the cabinets here have been left open so that way they will get fully fumigated. And then in the laundry room, I also have a stash of candy for the kids. So you have to think about other places you may have ingestibles, including your bathroom for any medications, and then toothpaste, things like that. Crazy. So now they're starting to tent the house. So the entire house is going to be covered in these black plastic tarps, and it'll remain that way for 24 hours, and then they will come back and remove them. So after they were done, we had to come back to the house to drop off one of our cars before we headed to the hotel. They also tented the shed. So now it's Monday and we are back at the house. Everything looks exactly how I left it. So I was expecting maybe to see dead bugs on the floor, but really not much. So the plants that were attached to the house unfortunately did die, so we're probably just going to plan on replacing these. So now that everything's said and done and we're back in the house and I have everything unpacked, it really wasn't that bad of a process overall. And now that I have the security of knowing that my house is not being eaten alive by termites, that's a great feeling. So if for any reason you think that you may have some kind of a pest problem, you can reach out. I can definitely recommend some exterminators that are in the Tampa Bay area, or, just look up somebody in your local area for an evaluation just to see if you may need to get some kind of treatment done. I'm Michelle Sands with eXp Realty. So if you have questions related to this or other home questions, reach out to me. I can be reached at Michelle Sands Realtor on pretty much any social media, or you can call or text to 727-686-1979.